Yo, the first time we went down to Grant Central, a couple of dollars was lost, as well as my favorite pencil. Sauce packets in my left pocket. I can't believe that it's out right now. We should go watch it.
Let's do it.
Is that your son? He needs to stop it. And why is he wearing so many watches?
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Biggz, and I'm here to give you your weekly SmackDown live review, recap, and reaction live from the Mohegan Sun. SmackDown Live. We begin with a package of AJ Styles beating up Shane McMahon, which led to Shane setting up the match. Then Bray's in the office talking. AJ shows up and Brian says if it was up to him, Styles would still be fired. Brian also told him that he had no idea what he's in store for at WrestleMania. So Styles asks about Shane, and Brian just simply tells him he's on his way. Styles says he's going to tell the world how he feels about beating up Shane McMahon. And Styles leave. Typical stuff, nothing really going on here. Just AJ being AJ, of course. The announcing team for the evening was Uncle Tom Phillips, Big Match John, and Jennifer Hudson's husband. Moral, they said he's sick. So, he had travel plans the week before. He hasn't been on Twitter like that, so I'm hoping everything's all right. Hope he didn't get fired, and we'll see what's going on, and hopefully he's back on the show next week. AJ comes out to the ring and does what he usually do. First of all, crowd, keep cheering for AJ Styles because he is currently the best wrestler on the planet. Facts, no debating. He basically talked about throwing Shane through a window. He says he's going to do it again. He's just going to beat him up again. It was just a regular promo, hyping up the confrontation for them at WrestleMania. So we just have to see what happens later on in the show. Let's get to the first match of the evening. Well, let's rewind that. We're not going to go there yet. We'll get to Shane McMahon. Daniel Bryan was in the office on the phone talking to, I'm assuming it was Shane. And he's basically saying he's got a plan for AJ Styles. Baron Corbin walks in. He's wondering where Dean's at, and he wants to know if he's going to have his IC title shot. Corbin thought he had the night off, but Bryan tells him he has a match against Randy Orton. That's a good match. Sound like it's going to be a goodie. We get back, we see Gronk, Mojo's brother, but whatever. First match of the evening is the Alphas versus the Usos. This was a hell of a match. It was for the belts. Last week was a non-title match. Our match, shout out to JR too, man. Praise to Jim Ross and his family. His wife is in the hospital after a car. Getting hit by a car. Yo, praise to them, man. Now, the match went to a commercial break after about 2 minutes. The match actually went a total of 14 minutes. This was a hell of a match. To me, the highlight of the match was when the Usos caught the super kick and literally hit the Usos splash. I thought the match was over. Then I thought the match was over when the Alphas hit the Steiner Bulldog off the top rope. I thought the match was over then after that, but when they started chanting this song, I said, okay, the crowd is literally invested into the match finally. The end of the match showed Jimmy Uso holding the leg of Jordan, which actually made him do a low blow, pause, and Jay hit him with a super kick in the ones for the win. 14-minute match. I actually give this match a 4-star match. It was a good TV match. I'm mad that this wasn't the WrestleMania match, which it should have been. So I'm hoping something happens where they have a rematch, a tag team ladder match or something like that at WrestleMania, and the tag team title match for SmackDown should be on the 4-hour, which will probably be 4.5-hour spectacular, and not the 2-hour lackluster pre-show. But that's just me, bro. We come back after the match. AJ shown in the parking lot waiting for Shane McMahon. It's also advertising the match for John Cena versus Fandango. Why? I'm confused. And then they have Miz and Maurice have some footage of Total Bellas. They show a quick promo of Luke talking about Sister Abigail, which actually Luke versus Bray Wyatt will be next week. I'm good with that. And then we had the segment Total Bellas Parody. Yo, Miz and Maurice, bro, they was lit. I actually love this segment. And it looks like the relationship of John Cena and Nikki Bella. Like, that's the whole part of the situation. It looked like how they would live, how they live. Cena, robotic, you know. Yo, bro, that was a funny ass segment. Real talk. And if you didn't see it, you need to look that up on YouTube. Like, it's must watch. Baron Corbin makes an entrance for the next match of the evening, which was Baron Corbin versus Randy Orton. The match was cool. It wasn't as good as I thought it could be. You know, Randy Orton wins after Dean shows up, standing on the forklift, which distracted Corbin, and Randy hit him with an RKO, which really wasn't out of nowhere. You know, Randy gave Dean a nod, like, good looking. Match went 13 minutes. I'm glad that these matches wasn't short. You know what I mean? I give it three out of 5 for this particular situation. So Dean sets up the match with him and Corbin at WrestleMania by hitting him with a Dirty D's DDT. Will be an icy match. It's no surprise with that. So let's move on. We got AJ still waiting in the parking lot for Shane. They promote Becky versus Carmella. And then they show the graphic showing Dean versus Corbin for the IC title. We get an interview with Randy. And then Randy gets abducted by what looked like a gang of Eric Rowans. And Bray is basically talking about him and Sister Abigail is one. He's thanking Randy. And then he sees he's got the whole world in his hands. I'm ready for this feud. I think the feud could have been a little bit better, but it feels like a fresh match going into Mania, so can't really be mad at that. Fandango comes out with Nikki Bella. Oh no, that's Tyler Breeze. Wow, they got this man dressing like Nikki Bella, bro. Okay, Cena comes out to his usual mixed reaction. As usual, this match went about 2 minutes. Nikki Bella winds up coming out. She hits Tyler Breeze with her finisher, which is like basically like a swinging RKO type. And then I didn't even realize that the referee just let them fight in the match too. And then both of them put Breezango in the STF. It was nice seeing Fandango and Tyler Breeze on TV, but you basically had them job to Cena and Nikki. Wow. That's crazy. But let's get back to more of what happened. Styles was in the parking lot, still waiting for Shane. Becky versus Carmella was up next. Natalya joined commentary. Just looking at my notes. Sorry about that. Basically, what happened was the match wasn't really a match. It was disqualification. Carmella won. It was just more of an angle type situation where the girls was beating up each other and everybody basically interfered. And the girl, Alexa, was left standing. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm just waiting to see what type of match they're going to have. We get back to Total Bellas Parody Part 2. Same comedy, still going in. You know, I think I actually like the first part better than Part 2, but it is what it is, man. Let's move on. We got Shane, who is in the ring, actually, because I don't know how he got in the ring and he never came through the parking lot. They had a moment where a car pulled up. Styles thought it was Shane, and it was actually Rhino and Heath Slater, which was kind of funny to me. And then we get to the confrontation, which was the end of the show. Pretty much the show was dead light. Like, let's just be honest. Basically, they talk about what's going on with each other, how they're going to fight at WrestleMania. And then they start going at it. Yo, AJ Styles does this sick suplex on Styles. AJ does a sick suplex on Shane, which made his back and his legs hit the barricade. That was kind of sick. But the moment of the night, of course, was Shane McMahon hitting Sweet perfect elbow off the top rope to put AJ through a table, which basically means that we are gonna. I'm looking forward to their match at WrestleMania. Point blank, this show was to be honest with you, it was good for what it was, but I don't understand people's expectations. Everybody's always looking for the perfect thing. SmackDown is always going to be the better show than Raw. But I think this week SmackDown was better, but I don't know. SmackDown has been slowing down, in my personal opinion, the momentum of all these weeks of just being dominantly better. But I feel like once WrestleMania season is over, SmackDown will go back to being the more dominant brand by far. No debating. This week I give it a 7 out of 10 overall. I think that, like I said, it was a good show, but, shout out to the Usos new champs. They should get the rematch outfits at WrestleMania. Let's just get ready for WrestleMania. NXT is tonight. Recaps and reviews will be up this week. I think we're planning to do something with WrestleMania and NXT previews. I'm not sure. I think so though. But we're gonna see what happens. It's your boy Biggz. InternetSmarks, man. I'm out.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.